just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? So I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? The courts know my name, tell them I'm just a number. Yeah, I have some children, but I'm still a sexing hunter. What did the future bring? I have this pain in my chest from sins, lies, and truth, and they all got me stressed. And inside my city, enemies want me dead, so I got to watch for hits, SBD and feds. Just for the fact I'm living a life of a hustler, loading chain was ready to trip and flip, cause I'm a gangster. I know I'm deep. Sometimes I wonder will death come? Sometimes I can't wait to get a few hot ones. Then I go to hell. Can't things get any worse? Sometimes I think peace of mind's hidden inside a hearse. Moms cried for years, shed thousands of tears over the sons living her worst nightmares and fears. A dope dealer, straight killer, street level criminal, slipping deeper to the dark, getting colder in my men and women get sentimental, but it's hard to relate. My last bitch got me thinking every woman is a snake, and women that come real, they get lost cause that theory. And when I reflect, that's when I always see clearly. Then she's gone, but I'ma still keep it mackin'. I learned to max life's money, so I'm sticking to my stack. Yo, I ain't sweating it, I ain't gonna twist, but not to sweat that. I'm sticking to my stack, that's how it is. I can just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? Sometimes I have a drink and think of my future location. Will I be flossing in the sun or concrete vacation? Then the thoughts disturb with my clientele paging me, and my family keep asking me, is crack my legacy? The school's up the block, but my block rolls the hardest. The class I want is with the rich and the sharpest. Well, I wish I was ballin', I'm getting there fast, but my grandmama told me live fast, die fast. And with this on my mind, I proceed to the grind. Near missing by an inch, state of federal time. And sometimes I have to think about my homeboy's wake to no kill himself, or what the rumors all fake. Was it murder or suicide? Tell me who really knows. The fact still remains, no one knows when they'll go. That's their life in this intro, but the ways of the world, and it makes me pray for the life of my little girl. I can just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? Looking from past to present, I still can't see how I went from playing hooky to the state penitentiary. You ask who do I blame? Well, I blame Walt from staying true to the gangsterism and having a buck. But just my luck, destiny caught me up in the cell. Now I'm back in the brick, strictly about my meal. But the taxi cab murder got my spot on high. Hopping out the back window kept me from being locked. Another day I'm free, another chance at chips. Now it's time to buy and flip another quarter brick. But hard times is everywhere I walk. And if it wasn't for the rap game, I probably wouldn't stop. So I had to think of things that are deep in my past, cause they had to get better or I knew I wouldn't last. Yeah, that's the way it is. I must stay solid about this though. I got to. I can just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last? I could just think of things that are deep in my past. They got to get better, but will I really last?